Welcome, Virgo. How are we doing today? We're going to do a reading for the month of May. I know I'm a little late. I'm sorry about that. But if you're not familiar with my channel, thank you for tuning in to Spirit Avenue. I really appreciate it. We're going to do a reading for the sign of Virgo for your Sun, Moon, Venus, and your rising sign. Sorry, let me get a deep breath out there. All right. This is going to be for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising. We're going to see what spiritual insight we can gain into your life for the month of May in 2020 when the world is just a mad place. All right, so let's see what we got going on. All right, this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. What spiritual insight can we gain into Virgo and their life? All right, Virgo. Overall energy for your read. We have the World card, all right? The World card is a great card because this is a card where you are finishing a cycle. This is the last card of the major arcana, all right? The World card is a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth, growth of finances, growth of a relationship, growth, evolution of the spirit, essentially. Okay, so evolution, there's evolution that is happening in some part of your life. The way I would like to bring it to you, Virgo, is like this. Okay, when we go through a entire cycle, growth comes from that. Just like when we make an incarnation onto Earth and all the experiences we gathered, everything that we've gathered, unless we've fell into a trap and we have to go redo that karma, it's always going to be growth. It's always going to be spiritual growth. It's always going to be some form of growth. More experiences leads to more growth, means to more awareness, no more knowledge, right? This is what's happening in your world. You're coming full circle. You're hitting the end of a cycle and starting a new one. All right, and it's going to be amazing for you because this is your chance, Virgo, for you to really start this cycle on a good note and to really, whatever goal or dream or aspiration or person that you want to be with or whatever it is that you have in mind, you're going to be in the start of a new cycle. And this means that powerful growth can take place and you can gain powerful momentum if you do it right. All right, we're going to see what we got here for your spread. It's going to be a 10 card spread, by the way. So we're going to start in the middle of the reading. We have the 7 of Pentacles and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay? So I think there's part of the growth is going to be this awareness that you receive or that you become, because this awareness is going to spark inspiration in you. The awareness is going to be lack thereof of something, but you put yourself to work. You know, I feel like this new cycle for you is going to be massive because Virgo, you are the very analytical sign. You are someone who has goals, dreams, aspirations, and you like to get those things done. You like to move. I feel like in the last cycle, you were in a stage of more, this is just what I'm getting, you were trying to find yourself. You were trying to understand yourself on a deeper level. You were trying numerous things. You wanted to develop that part of you, Virgo, that is a hard worker, that is very smart, very analytical, someone who gets the job done, very intuitive as well. But Virgo, I see what you now have pinpointed with your solid awareness, something that you lack, and you are going to put work into that area. You're going to put work into an area of your life that has previously been lacking. All right? And this is going to help you tremendously, because what is it? It's growth. It's evolution, like we talked about, right? At the same time, I'm going to look at this, and what I see is, for most of you, Virgo, we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is masculine and feminine energy, and they're linked up. Okay? For most of you, you will be in a solid relationship. Something that is going to help you bring this abundance into your life that you've been craving so much. All right? Like we said, you were hung up before. You felt hung up. You felt stuck. Light bulb moment. Awareness. You are going to understand that yes, you lack these things, but life is a long game, not a short game. You're going to put in the work. You're going to evolve in certain areas. Virgos pride themselves on being able to do things that they previously couldn't. They pride themselves on evolution. They pride themselves on becoming their best version. That's what you're doing, Virgo. You are doing that in every sense of the word. I do believe. Now you can read this a number of ways, but two ways that I am getting this could be a solid relationship, masculine, feminine, High Priestess, Hierophant. These cards match. A male presence and a female presence that are both spiritually inclined, that have a spiritual understanding that will help them develop as they go forth. Another way you can understand this is it can be a female figure using their intuition, seeking more spiritual guidance, more spiritual advice. Another way we can see this is a male figure who is very spiritual but stuck in their ways and not so much used to softening up and opening up their heart space. They will start using their intuition a little more. So those are the number of ways you can see this. I can see here the King of Swords and the Five of Wands is very reminiscent of your past, very reminiscent of how things were in the past, how you are going to navigate through this newness that you are experiencing, how you are going to navigate. The beginning is always the hardest. You're in the beginning of a new cycle where your expectations are very high. And at the moment, you're going to experience a lot of chatter from the world, a lot of outside influences from the world, and just a lot of things trying to grab your attention. This tells me, the King of Swords here, if you are a female, that you have a male figure in your life, whether it's a mentor, a father figure, or just a friend or spouse, that is linked to the truth. They are linked to the truth of the reality that we live in. At the same time, there's a lot of noise going on. There's a lot of noise happening. And the best bet is to tune that out. To tune out the negativity that is happening in the world around you. Because there is an understanding that there's going to be a long journey ahead. That you're willing to take that long journey on. That you're willing to take the sacrifices needed, to make the sacrifices needed in order to get you where you want to be. There's a very strong desire that I feel from this reading. At the same time, there is a sense that you might consume a little bit too much of the worldly information, and it might be drawing your vibration down just a little bit. So you might have to tune out of the world, right? That's why we're going to go back to the world. That's why it's giving me this. So you're going to have to tune out from the world, because you're going to be creating, what I'm getting is you're going to be creating your own world. All right? You're going to be creating your own world the way you see it, the way you want it. We're going to get one more clarification card for this reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, just to put the cherry on top. I'm not going to cut the deck, Spirit. I'm not going to cut the deck. Oh, there it goes. King of Cups. So, for a lot of you, you're going to be able to master your energy. If you are a male, you're going to master your emotions, and that is the key to moving forward. How you master your emotions, you release the world, the worldly content that is out there. You try to not become attached to it. If you do watch it and you do understand it, that's okay. But I definitely see taking over your vibration and starting to understand your path deeper. For the feminine energy out there, this is going to mean that there is someone very stable, very prominent in your life that is worth keeping around, because I see a positive trajectory here. And we have the King of Swords. Someone's linked to truth, someone who has their emotions in check. You are the High Priestess. He is the Hierophant. It's coming together perfectly for you to start this momentous journey into your future, Virgo. That's what I'm going to leave you with. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps me out, and I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. God bless.